Hi everyone, this is Natasha's English channel and today we have an unusual video. In this video we will train English phrasal verbs. Phrasal verb is a combination of a verb with another word. Usually it is a preposition to build a completely new verb. There are a lot of phrasal verbs in English and all native speakers use them. In this video we will train only 30, but they are the most used phrasal verbs in English. You can watch this video several times when doing your household chores or sports, when eating, in transport, or even in your sleep. The more you listen to these phrasal verbs, the better you will remember them. So how are we going to do it? First, I will pronounce the phrasal verb, then I will make a pause for you to repeat after me. Then I will explain the meaning of the phrasal verb and pronounce phrasal verb 2 more times for you to repeat after me. Then I will read 2 examples and make pause after each of them for you to repeat after me as well. And in the end, I will repeat phrasal verbs several times more with pauses for you to repeat after me. After each 5 phrasal verbs, we are going to do an exercise where you will have to fill in the blanks with one of these 5 phrasal verbs. I have prepared a workbook, as usual, completely free, and also some additional exercises as well as Quizlet study model. All the links are in the description. Now push like button, subscribe to this channel if you are not subscribed yet, and let's start. Break down. To stop working properly, to have an emotional or mental collapse, to explain something in detail. Break down. Break down. The car broke down on the way to the airport. After hours of stress, I broke down and cried. Break down. Break down. Break down. Bring up. To raise a topic for discussion. Bring up. Bring up. She brings up the topic of salary during each job interview. I don't want to bring up the subject of money with my friend. Bring up. Bring up. Bring up. Call off. To cancel an event or meeting. Call off. Call off. The company had to call off the meeting due to the power outage. They called off the ceremony at the last minute. Call off. Call off. Call off. Carry out. To perform or complete a task or an experiment, often with specific instructions. Carry out. Carry out. The research team carried out experiments to test the hypothesis. The company will carry out a survey to gather customer feedback. Carry out. carry out, carry out, come across, to find or discover something by chance. Come across, come across. While cleaning out the attic, I came across some old family photos. She came across as very confident in the job interview. Come across, come across, come across. Practice exercise. You can pause the video and fill in the blanks yourself. Take as much time as you need, and we will check in a minute. He always brings up his girlfriend during conversations. I came across a great deal on a new laptop at the store. The coach decided to call off practice due to bad weather. Can you break down the complex concept into simpler terms for me to understand? We need to carry out the instructions exactly as they are written. Come up with. To suggest or think of an idea or plan. Come up with. Come up with. We need to come up with a new marketing strategy for the product launch. She came up with a brilliant idea for the fundraiser. Come up with. Come up with. Come up with. Get along. To have a good relationship with someone. Get along. Get along. I get along well with my co-workers. My sister and I used to fight a lot, but now we get along great. Get along. Get along. Get along. Get by. To manage to live or cope with a situation, often with limited resources. Get by. Get by. After losing his job, he had to find ways to get by on a tight budget. We didn't have enough money for a big vacation, but we managed to get by with a weekend trip. Get by. Get by. Get by. Get over. To recover from an illness, injury, or emotional trauma. Get over. Get over. It took me a long time to get over the death of my grandfather. She is slowly getting over the breakup and moving on with her life. Get over. Get over. Get over. Give up. To stop doing something or trying to achieve something. Give up. Give up. She decided to give up smoking for her health. He refused to give up until he achieved his goal. Give up. Give up. Give up. Next practice exercise. Again, pause the video and fill in the blanks with one of the phrasal verbs we have just discussed. We will check it in a minute. Let's check. They don't always agree, but they manage to get along. I had to give up my plans for the weekend to take care of some unexpected responsibilities. Despite the challenges, she is getting by and making progress. Can you come up with a catchy slogan for our campaign? He was able to get over his fear of public speaking by practicing. Hang out. To spend time with someone casually. Hang out. Hang out. I like to hang out with my friends on the weekends. They decided to hang out at the park for a few hours. Hang out. Hang out. Hang out. Look after. To take care of someone or something. Look after. Look after. She hired a nanny to look after her children while she was at work. He promised to look after his neighbor's cat while they were on vacation. Look after. Look after. Look after. Look up. To search for information in a reference book or online. Look up. Look up. I need to look up the definition of this word. Can you look up the address of the restaurant on your phone? Look up. Look up. Look up. Make up. To make peace with someone after a disagreement. Make up. Make up. After a big fight, they decided to make up and apologize to each other. The team was able to make up and finish the project on schedule. Make up. Make up. Make up. Put off. To postpone or delay something. Put off. Put off. I had to put off the meeting until next week due to a scheduling conflict. He kept putting off studying for the exam until the night before. Put off. Put off. Put off. Practice. Please pause the video, fill in the blanks, and we will check. Let's check. Do you want to hang out with us after work? She looked up the historical background of the novel she was reading. She doesn't like to put off making decisions for too long. She had to make up with her friend because they knew each other since childhood. It's important to look after your health by eating well and exercising. Put up with. To tolerate someone or something that is difficult or unpleasant. Put up with. Put up with. She had to put up with her noisy neighbors for months before they moved out. He can be difficult to work with, but we have to put up with him because he is the boss. Put up with. Put up with. Put up with. Run into. To meet someone unexpectedly. Run into. Run into. I ran into my old high school friend at the grocery store. They didn't expect to run into their boss on vacation in Hawaii. Run into. Run into. Run into. Run out of. To use up or exhaust a supply of something, often unexpectedly. Run out of. Run out of. We ran out of milk this morning, so I had to go to the store before breakfast. The car ran out of gas on the way to the airport. Run out of. Run out of. Run out of. Set up. To establish or create something. Set up. Set up. He decided to set up his own business after years of working for someone else. They set up a charity organization to help children in need. Set up. Set up. Set up. Take after. To resemble a family member in appearance or behavior. Take after. Take after. He takes after his father in his love for sports. She takes after her mother in her artistic talent. Take after. Take after. Take after. Practice exercise. Pause the video, fill in the blanks, and we'll be back in a minute. Let's check. She's trying to set up a meeting with the client for next week. She doesn't like spicy food, but she put up with it at the dinner party. She didn't realize she was running out of time until the deadline was approaching. The children both take after their parents in their sense of humor. She ran into some technical difficulties while trying to complete the project. Take off. To leave or begin a journey by plane. Take off. Take off. Our plane is taking off tomorrow at noon. The plane had to take off during the thunderstorm, which made the passengers nervous. Take off. Take off. Take off. Turn down. To reject an offer or request. Turn down. Turn down. She had to turn down the job offer because it didn't pay enough. He turned down her invitation to go to the concert because he had other plans. Turn down. Turn down. Turn down. Turn up. To arrive or appear unexpectedly. Turn up. Turn up. He turned up late to the meeting, which made everyone angry. They didn't expect him to turn up at the party because he said he couldn't make it. Turn up. Turn up. Turn up. Work out. To exercise or to solve a problem. Work out. Work out. She works out at the gym every morning before work. They had to work out the details of the project before starting the work. Work out. Work out. Work out. Figure out. To understand or solve a problem. Figure out. Figure out. She couldn't figure out how to fix the computer, so she called a technician. He spent hours trying to figure out the solution to the puzzle. Figure out. Figure out. Figure out. Practice exercise. Pause the video, fill in the blanks, and we will check in a minute. Let's check. He was able to work out the math problem after spending some time on it. The lost keys turned up in the sofa cushions. They took off early from work to catch a movie. They need to figure out how to improve their marketing strategy to increase sales. They turned down his request for a raise because of the company's financial situation. Look forward to anticipate something with pleasure or excitement. Look forward to. Look forward to. She's really looking forward to her vacation in Europe next month. They are looking forward to the concert this weekend. Look forward to. Look forward to. Look forward to. Cut off. To stop the supply or communication of something. Cut off. Cut off. The company cut off their phone and internet service because of an unpaid bill. The water supply was cut off during the flood. Cut off. Cut off. Cut off. Give in. To agree to something. Give in. Give in. He didn't want to have pizza for dinner, but he gave in to his kids' request. She finally gave in and agreed to go on a date with him. Give in. Give in. Give in. Hold on. To wait or to hold onto something. Hold on. Hold on. She asked him to hold on for a moment while she got the phone. They told her to hold on while they transferred her to a different department. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Show up. To arrive at a place or event. Show up. Show up. They didn't expect him to show up at the party because he had a previous engagement. She was worried that the guests wouldn't show up to her event. Show up. Show up. Show up. Practice exercise. Pause the video, fill in the blanks, and we will check in a minute. Let's check. He's looking forward to meeting his new co-workers. He held on to the railing while walking down the stairs. They had been negotiating for hours, but they eventually gave in to the other party's demand. He was cut off from his inheritance after he refused to follow his grandfather's wishes. He finally showed up to work after being absent for several days. This is it. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked this format. If you would like to see more videos like this, please let me know about it in the comments. Bye-bye!